Hello everybody, and in today's video I will be discussing why you should be excited for 3.7, where I will be talking about what in my opinion are the best changes, events, and so on. In case you do not know, 3.7 will arrive on the Chinese server this week. And just like always, SEA and Global will receive the update a month later or so. Anyway, let us talk about why 3.7 has a lot of things for you to do. The first reason is the raids will reset once a week for free. You could still use time structure if you want to reset it more than once, so that is still an option. But the fact that the raids can reset on their own gives incentive to old players to play more in the raids. This might not seem that much to some of you, but I have been told by other players that they have trouble finding people to play with in co-op. This could be because of really bad time zones, or just they do not really have enough time to play at the correct time in the day when everyone is playing co-op. Now, I am not saying that this will 100% fix the problem, but it should raise the probability of finding other people online at times when there aren't that many. Again, to some of you this might not mean that much, but for someone like me who doesn't really have enough incentive to play the raids anymore, this should give me a reason to go back into the raids. Anyway, the second reason why I think 3.7 is very hype is the Kasumi costume. As many of you know by now, the Kasumi costume is free to play, where you will get it from an event. The event itself seems to be the chibi cooking event, I think. You know, the ones where we have the chibis cook and then we have to unlock more chibis to cook even more. But as of making this video, this is the only image we have of this event. I will be getting more information about this event when 3.7 rolls out. However, since we are on the subject of clothings, I do want to address something I talked about in my developer livestream for 3.7 2 days ago. We learned that you will be able to obtain the Stygian Nymph Seelie outfit through spending 100 gacha tickets, regardless of whether they are on the character or for stigmatas and weapons, for example. Now, I do not know if dorm supply tickets count, so I will have to test that out when 3.7 rolls out. Anyway, the reason why I mentioned this is because I should not have been that angry in the live stream about this information. Now, some of you have told me that this was done before, even though I personally do not remember, where the only example I could think of is the Chinese New Year outfit for Vermilion Knight Himiko, which even then was 66 tickets and not 100. However, your point still came across and I thought it was very valid. Even though I do not like what they did with the costume, I should not have acted surprised considering that they have done this before. Also, we do get Yae Kasumi outfit for free, and during the Chinese New Year, we do get a lot of tickets for free as well, in addition to a lot of crystals to spend on tickets, which raises the probability of more people getting the Chinese New Year outfit for Stygian Nymph Seelie. Plus, if we were to be honest, the better looking one is the Yae Kasumi outfit. I mean, just look at it. It's like, I have been talking about this for a long time, but I will safety check this outfit to no end. I'm just saying. Anyway, another reason why you should look forward to 3.7 is the addition of Homecoming Theater Center, or the Fuhua Stigmata, a stigmata that was never added in the SEA and Global servers, even though it was added in the Chinese and the Japanese server. To put it simply, the stigmata will increase melee physical damage by 30%, but increase melee physical damage taken by 20%. The original way in which you would be able to get this stigmata was through the Reburn event, or at least on the Japanese and Chinese server, because when the event reached the SEA and Global server later on, they did not have this stigmata as a reward. This in turn made people wonder why, especially with how good this stigmata is for free to play. Well, this is why, because it was too good. I remember back then hearing rumors that this stigmata was originally supposed to be a gacha only stigmata, so I assume when MiHoYo realized this mistake it was too late for them, so they removed this stigmata from both SEA and Global as well as the Forge. Regardless though of its history, you can get it in 3.7 in the Forge. Anyway, moving on to the final thing I am excited for in 3.7, and that is the new elf system. Basically, they streamlined the entire system and made it much more accessible and more fun. Obviously, I have to test how this is an actual improvement for myself when 3.7 comes out, but based on what I am reading, it is giving me more and more incentive to upgrade my elves in 3.7, which is something that my elves really need. But still, as always, this is my own opinion, so tell me yours in the comments below. Based on the information we have about 3.7, what are you excited for the most so far? I know there are other things I did not talk about, but again, in this video, this is the stuff that I'm excited for the most in 3.7. So please tell me in the comments below what you are excited for. In the meantime, do not forget to like, share, subscribe, as it does help the channel a lot. And if you want, you can join our Discord, which is filled with a lot of awesome members. But until my next video, thank you for watching and I hope you have a nice day.